Evening everybody, Rich here, back for part 5 of this RMS Celtic tutorial. Today's focus will be the last two deck houses on the stern, as well as the stern docking bridge. Also the funnels, which is one of the main feature of the ship, something that gives it its identity. And some other details around the ship, mainly handrails and a few other bits here and there. So I've just written a few things down just to sort of bide the time, get the main bits out of the way first. So we've got the funnels to do and the stern deck houses to do. But first, before I do that, I just point out, or at least show you around, I've added doors and windows to all the bits that needed doors and windows, like the bridge wheelhouse and that. I've added all the doors and windows to that. Sort of cluttered it with windows and a couple of doors. Also added windows to the front wall of the lower superstructure, which I didn't do previously. And I've also added all the doors and windows to the two stern, or the two deck houses that are on the stern. The first two that we built, basically the blocks of flats. Added all the doors and windows to them, so they're all there and looking as good as they can be. Right, so that's those two out of the way. The last two deck houses, basically the same as these two. Well, the last main deck house anyway, that would be basically the same as this, but only one level. So that would be in the next slot here, and then the small deck house on the stern will be even smaller and will be the support for the docking bridge. So we'll sort that out in a moment. But first, what we're going to do is to build the next deck house, which, like I said, is basically the same as this, although slightly shorter as well in width. So what we're going to do, find the centre block of the back wall of the second deck house. We've got the main superstructure and the first deck house, and they're under the second deck house. And we're going to find the centre block, which is this area here, and we're going to count 10 blocks back. So I use yellow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and on the 10th block, no, the 9th block, no, hang on, 10 block gap, yep, and then on the 11th block we build our wall. So just get rid of that, just to make sure it was right. So it was either the 9th block or the 10th block, but it's actually the 11th block. So yeah, so you leave a 10 block gap, is basically what I'm saying. 10 block gap, and then we're going to build this wall 19 wide, so that's 9 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then for the sides, they're going to be 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Same on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then join them across the back. So yeah, it's basically the same principle as the previous ones, although it's slightly narrower. You can see the walls over there are 1 block longer, whereas this one is shorter by a block. So that's that. And the next job we want to do is just increase the height of all the blocks all the walls to 3 high. I really should use world edit for this because I just keep missing blocks. So I just use world edit for this bit if I can remember. Let's set quartz, use that one. So yeah, we'll just use world edit for this bit. And then, like before, I'll add the doors and windows later on. But just get the main bits out of the way first. And there we go. So that's that. All the walls are now 3 high. And like before on all the other ones, you want to go to the front wall and just increase the height to 4 blocks high, and then do the same on the back wall as well. So to increase the front wall to 4 blocks high, basically just add another row, and then build 5 out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then down 2 to make a pillar there. So basically just making 5 across, 2 down. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 down. And we do the same on the back wall, increase it to 4 high, and then 5 out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 down. What's that down there? Oh, it was a torch. Sorry, I just wondered what that was down there. I thought it was an animal. Yeah, same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then pillar there. And then, like before, leave a 4 block gap between each pillar along the side. So from this pillar, leave 4 block gap, and then a pillar. 4. Is that right? Can't be right, can it? Is it 4 blocks? Something's gone wrong here. Well, I'll leave a 3 block gaps on it. 3 block gap, 3 block gap. Yeah, that's right, a 3 block gap. Sorry, I was reading that wrong. So yeah, it's the side walls are slightly shorter. So yeah, I thought when I was making it, I thought it was a bit odd. But yeah, apologies there. So yeah, instead of a 4 block gap, it's 3 blocks. So ignore what I said. And then once you've added the pillars, you just add a line of blocks across the top. Once again, apologies for my incompetence and ineptitude. So yeah, then on the other side, same again. 3 block gap, pillar, 3 block gap, pillar, and you should have 3 block gaps all the way around. And then a line of blocks across the top. So there we go, that's that deck house almost done. And then we just want to add the deck, go from corner to corner, adding the wood deck all the way along across the top, and then just use wild edit for this. So from there to there, we go set wood, and there we go, that's the deck all added there. So there we go, and then like before, add your doors and windows to the building if you want. I'll do that between videos like I did over there just to save time. So that's that deck house done there. And like the other ones, there will be a you can see over there, there'll be a mast and a couple of lifeboats that will go on there as well. So they'll be added later on. Just getting the main structure out of the way first. Right, so now what we want to do is find the centre block of the back wall of the building we just built. The centre block, I believe, is that one, although it can't be. Yeah, that's right. So that's the centre block, and then you just want to build count back 6 block gaps. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 6 block gap. Then on the 7th block, we add our block there. So this is the beginning of the next deck house. This is a much smaller deck house. You can't really see it from here on the prototype, but it's smaller, and it's 13 blocks wide. So that's 6 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the other side. And the side walls are 11. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then join them together across the back wall, like so. And then this deck house will be 4 blocks high. So we just increase to 4 high. And then we use world edit to increase them all the way around. Like so, so that's 4 high for that side, and then 4 high around all the other sides. So it's basically just a box, if you know what I mean. And then across the back wall. So there we go, that's that deck house pretty much all done, except for the roof, which is just wood blocks. So, like before, corner to corner, all with wood. Or in my case, well, I did it. There we go, so that's that deck house pretty much done. And like before, add your doors and windows and things like that. So yeah, you can see, just see in the distance there's a few doors and windows, but we'll worry about that another day. And then the docking bridge will sit on top. And the docking bridge is a little bit more fiddly. I say fiddly, it's more of a pain in the ass because of the way I built it. Well, it's not really a pain in the ass, it's just simple. Really simple design, but it looks silly. So what you want to do is, like on the previous one, find your centre block of your back wall of the deck house. And we'll go up to the top, and we're going to count forward 1, 2, 3, or the 3rd block of the wood. And we're going to add a 2 block high pillar like that. And then you're going to leave, let me just read my notes, 4 block gap between each. So you've got the centre pillar, and then you leave a 1, 2, 3, 4 gap, and you add your 2nd pillar. Same on the other side. 4 gap, and then you add your pillar like that. There's your support pillars for the docking bridge. And then on that centre pillar, you're going to add a wood block, and then one backwards and 1 forwards. So basically it'll be 3 wide like that, and then a white block on each end like that. So that's your width of your docking bridge. So it's basically 5 blocks, 3 wood and 2 white. And then you're going to want to build out to the sides, and out to the sides is going to be 14. So we'll start on the back white block, and you're going to build 14 out to the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 like that. And then the same on the front wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then join them together on the sides. Then to do the same on the other side, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then again on the other one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then join them together, like so. And then, with your wooden blocks, go from corner to corner again, just to fill in the rest with wood. And you just world edit for this bit. And we just fill in. There we go, there's the docking bridge all filled in. So that is pretty much it for the main platform. There's nothing really fancy. It's just, you know, it's like a motorway bridge basically, or a highway support. So that's that. And for the next job, we'll get the details out of the way first. So what we're going to do, we're going to get some iron bars, and we're going to add the iron bar fence all the way around. So basically handrails. And there are texture packs available where you can actually have proper handrails, but I don't have that available to me. So I'm just going by what I have and what I'm willing to use. I just use handrails all the way around, then along the front again. There we go. That's that all done there. And then if you want to add stairs to, to access the docking bridge, then what you can do is cut a block and cut a block there. And what we'll do, we'll get wood stairs, get those ones, and we're going to put stairs there, and then a couple of blocks underneath to support them, and stairs the right way up, and then stairs again. So it's basically, it just gives you enough room to move around, and then we just add white blocks for the sides of the stairs. So it's nothing special, and it's nothing really accurate. I'm just sort of building it as I go, or designing it as I go. But there you go, there's a rough design for a docking bridge access, and that's pretty much that. So you can add your handrails to the rest of it if you want. There's some there. Looks silly, but it works. So that's your access point to the docking bridge. Although you're probably going to want to add a few stairs to the inside of this deck house as well, either to the side, either to the inside, or to the sides on the outside. You can add access stairs to that. So I may add that later on. We'll just get, like I said, I'll just get the main details out of the way first, and then we'll come back to that later on. So that's the docking bridge all done. So bear with me a minute. I'm just going to recalibrate Fraps again because it's starting to lag again. So bear with me a second. Right, that's all sorted. So yeah, that's that bit done. Right now, what we're going to do, we're going to head back to the front end again. Or what should you go along the side? I did say, in the previous video, you can start adding the carpet or the brown carpet to the superstructure. I started it up here. I haven't actually finished any more, but I've just done those few bits there. I'll finish them off later, and that's probably in the last video of this tutorial, just to get the main details out of the way, because there are handrails that need to go on first before I start adding the carpet. So we'll worry about that another day. It's just the brown details to the tops of the walls, but we'll add the handrails and things first, so we don't have to worry about that just yet. So yeah, what we're going to do, we're on the main superstructure now, and then we're going to start adding the funnels. The funnels are, if I can find my notes, the funnels are 24 blocks high. That's 18 yellow and 6 black. So that's the design, and the design I'm using, as you can see over there, they're not slanted. They're not leaning back. You can design this you can design them leaning back if you want to. Sort of just copy someone else's design or make it up as you go along. It's up to you how you want to do it. But yeah, it's up to you what you want to do. I'm just going to build them straight up because I can't be bothered with all the slanting problems. Pardon me. So yeah, we're on the main superstructure. You got the bridge superstructure there. Ignore that. We're going to go to the main superstructure here. Find the center block of the front wall, which is this one here, and you're going to count back an 18 block gap from the on the wood. So we use red for the counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then on the 19th block we start our funnel. So it's an 18 block gap from the front wall. And our funnel is designed like this. So the funnel is a single block, and then 2 out to the side, 2 out to the side, and 2 out to the side. And on the other side it's 1, and then 2, and then 2. So you've got that sort of shape. So this is the front edge. And then for the sides, it's going to be 3. So 1, 2, 3. And same on the other side, 1, 2, 3. And then it's 2, 2, 2 back to the centre. 2, and then 2. So that's your diameter of your funnel, and nothing really special. And I'm just sort of comparing it to the one over there, just so I don't get this wrong. So yeah, if you want to, you can add another 2 on the side there just to make it a bit more rounder, but I'm just going to leave the sides flat like that. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, that's your base of your funnel, and then what you want to do is increase the yellow to 18. So like I said, the yellow part is 18, so we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then we just do the same all the way around. 18 high, and this is where things get a bit tedious because it's a repetitive job. Not as repetitive and tedious as, say, adding a deck or building the hull. Because if you got well at it, you're laughing, but if you haven't, then yeah, you're going to be pulling your hair out. Right, that's that bit, and then the next bit. And then the next bit. I could just do copy paste, but I just can't be bothered. Right, almost done, just because I do this last edge. I must use well edit for this bit because I can't be bothered doing it all. Right, so there we go. Set yellow. And there we go. Right, so that's the yellow part of the funnel done. And then the next bit you're going to want to add the black top. And if I find the right black colour for it, black wool. And the black top of the funnel is 6 high. So that'll make it the whole thing 24. So it's 6 high at the black. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tedious jobs. Repetitive. Right, so that's your first funnel done, or almost completely done. What we're going to do, we've got the basic design out the way anyway, so there's your funnel. Stands 24 high and however wide it is. Now what we're going to do is just go on the inside and find a material that don't look too shitty and just add a grill to the top. You know what I mean? Sort of grey blocks across. Maybe not quite this grey, but it's up to you what you want to use. There you go, got the grey across the top like that, and you can add a ladder to the front as well, to the front of the funnel up to the whistles, which I haven't added. I haven't added anything yet that will look like whistles, but I'll add them later. I'll just get the main bulk of the funnel out of the way, but that's the first one done anyway. That's your first funnel. Then the second funnel you're going to leave, if I can find my notes, oh, 16 block gaps. I'll just make sure. Actually, I'll go over to the prototype and measure it properly, because I don't think I did it properly. Oh, forget it. I think I've got it written down. If it's wrong, that's wrong. I'll double check it later on. So yeah, it's a 16 block gap according to my notes, so just double check that. Yeah, 16 blocks. So we'll just use red blocks again to make the gaps. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's a 16 gap. And then we start the funnel again, so it's 2, 2, 2, I think. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 2. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I'm sort of, I think it is. It's 1, and then 2 out the side, 2 out the side, 2 out the side, 3, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, that's fine. So that's the same design, roughly. So yeah, it's a 16 gap, and I will measure the gap just to make sure. So I measure the red line from there to there, and it says 16 blocks, so that's fine. Now just remove the gap measurer. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a rough copy and paste of the funnel. So I just add a few blocks out to the side on the top, so I can do a copy paste. So I just copy that and copy down here somewhere. So put another block there. Go to there. Then we go copy, and we just stick the other funnel on to save a bit of time. And we go paste, and there we go. There's the funnel all added, and now I can get rid of these blocks. So that's 2 funnels done now. We've got those all in place, and the other details, like I said, I'll add later on. You know, the whistles and ladders and things like that. But that's the main bits of the funnel out the way. So we've got the main identity of the ship is now done. You know, it does actually look like the prototype over in the distance. So now basically all the things that are left to do are the smaller details like the masts, cranes, lifeboats and their davits, and the chains and all things like that. It's all the little details. We've got the main bulk out the way anyway. So yeah, that'll be for another day. So this basically covers all this part. So part 5, which is this one, is pretty much done. Also, we've got the rudder and the propellers to add later on as well, but they'll probably be in they'll definitely be in a later part. But we'll worry about them later on. But anyway, that's covered all that for today. So anyway, yeah, so that's part 5 over with. Part 6 will be, like I said, masts and cranes and other details like that, and probably handrails and all things like that. But this tutorial shouldn't knock my headphones off. The tutorial should not go beyond 10 parts. It won't go beyond 10 parts now, I don't think. We've got the main structure out of the way. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is Rich signing off, logging off and disappearing, and I shall return in part 6. So bye for now.